सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् ॐ Uddhava Gita, 17th chapter, page 252, verse number 19. Saptaiva dhatava iti tatrarthah panchakhadayah ज्ञानमात्मो भयाधारः ततो देहेन्द्रियासवः. Lord Krishna clarifying to Uddhava about the principles caused for this creation. The clarification with regard to the views of many rishis. The rishis are those people who are having different views about the principles or categories of this creation. Those categories are called tattvams, principles. Tattva means principles, the categories which are involved in the process of creation or in the evolution of creation. Different views are there, therefore Uddhava has got a doubt. Why there are so many different views regarding this creation when Veda is one pramanam for everyone? How can there be many different views possible? For that, Krishna is answering the differences are possible because there is no tatparyam. Where there is no tatparyam, there is viganam. Vigana means different types of presentation. Presenting various views is called viganam. Viganam is possible when there is no tatparyam. Tatparyam means the important purport, important main central teaching. In Srishti, it is not a purport. There is no any tatparyam or there is no any final conclusion in that. Because finally, when we are going to arrive at Advaitam, this entire tattvams comes under mithya. That is why let them talk different ways in number. Tattvams can be 24, tattvams can be 19, 17 or 16 or 8, 7, 3, 4, whatever may be the number, doesn't matter. You include in a small number, you include other big number also in potential form. That's all. In small number, in 5, you can include other 8, 9, 10 number also in potential form. Therefore, you can say those principles are elaborately, explicitly, or you can use those principles implicitly also. Because Buddhi grasp only categorization. Categorization only Buddhi can understand. Buddhi nature is that. Labelization, categorization, judging, all these are the job of Buddhi. So buddhi loves this, therefore many views are possible. Every buddhi means every intellect of every rishi. There is a possibility of categorization. It can grasp about the Srishti. But with regard to Brahman, Advaitam Brahma, categorization is not possible. Labelization is not possible. Categorization is not possible. Therefore, it is very difficult for many intellects, all buddhis. There is Atma, grasping Atma, understanding Atma for buddhi is very difficult. The reason is Atma cannot be categorized. Atma cannot be categorized. This is the nature, this is the tattvam, like this you cannot categorize. So in Srishti, people are all very happy while talking because categorization is there, buddhi can grasp easily. So lot of discussions are going on and on differently. Therefore, Lord Krishna says this categorization is possible, classification is possible in Srishti with regard to tattvams. So in this 19th verse, suppose if rishis say, any rishis comes and say there are sapta dhatus, nava sapta dhatur nava panchakosha in Nirvana Shatkam Visa, that sapta eva dhatavaha iti tatra. If tatra means with regard to those rishis who are presenting the tattvams as 7, sapta eva dhatavaha iti tatra, with regard to that arthaha, the objective universe, pancha khadayaha. What are the 7 principles? Pancha khadayaha. Pancha means 5, khadayaha means kha means space, kham and space. Adi padatu vayu agni apaha prithvi. 5 elements ityarthaha. So 5 elements plus jnanam. Second line, jnana means the observer, drashta, the chidabhasa, RC, reflected consciousness, RC, jnanam. Atma, the OC, Chit, 5 plus 1 plus 1, 7 totally. All these 5 elements plus RC plus OC, OC means original consciousness, RC means reflected consciousness. What is the other name for reflected consciousness? Chidabhasa. Original consciousness, Chit, Chaitanya, Atma. That Ubhaya means both of them, they are RC and OC are the Adhara. Adhara, from them Tataha, from these 7 tattvams. Tataha means from these 7 tattvams alone, Deha Indriya Asavaha, body, physical body, Indriya, subtle body, Asavaha, Pancha Pranas. So Pancha Jnanendriyani, Pancha Karmendriyani, Indriya. Asavaha means Pranaha, 5 pranas. All pranas, Vyana, Apana, Udana, Samana, all those 5 pranas, they are all born because they are all the products of Panchabhutas plus RC plus OC plus, no plus, only 7. Okay, from these 7 our bodies have come. So bodies and sense organs also have come. So Adhara for Pramata, the observer. Adharaha means Atma. Ubhaya Adharaha. Ubhaya Adharaha means for 5 elements plus RC. OC is the Adhara, substratum, Adhishtanam. Pramata, the observer, and observed universe. Observed universe means all observed objects, entities are made out of 5 elements. Nambave mudilena. All 5. Our door is also made out of 5 elements. Book is also made out of 5 elements. We have house is also made out of 5 elements. You cannot see in actual form. They are all there in hidden form. So therefore, Atma is Ubhaya Adharaha. That point we have to remember. Observer, the Pramata, RC, observed universe, objective universe. For both of them, who is the Adhara? I, the Atma, the existence principle, consciousness. I am the Adhara, support. Because of me alone, then with the help of the Panchabhutas and RC, all these body mind complex has come. That is what we are sitting here, body and sense organs, looking, hearing, everything going on, and writing. If at all you are writing, Karma Indriya is also functioning, Jnana Indriya functioning. Of course, Prana is also going on, breathing in, breathing out. So all these are happening. Writing, seeing, hearing, sitting in front of the phone, and online you are looking, all these what? Deha, Indriya, Prana. How they have come? Because of 5 elements. And 5 elements plus RC. RC, 5 elements, body has come. How? What is the Adhara? Consciousness. Up to here we saw in the last class. Now we'll go to the next verse, page number 253, verse number 20. Different views of different rishis Lord Krishna is presenting now. षडित्यत्रापि भूतानि पञ्चषष्टः परः पुमान् तैर्युक्त आत्मसम्भूतैः सृष्ट्वेदं समुपाविशत्. Shaditi. Now in this sloka, there are some rishis, one another group of rishis come to the conclusion that there are 6 principles. Shat iti. Atrapi. With regard to these rishis' views also, you have to take that Bhutani Pancha. Bhutani, again 5 elements. Pancha. What about the 6th one? Shashtaha Paraha Puman. The 6th one is Atma Chaitanyam. Paraha Puman, consciousness. Paraha Puman, Atma Chaitanyam, supreme self. Taihi Yuktaha Atma. That Paraha Puman alone is called Atma. Associated with Taihi Yuktaha means associated with, gets Taihi Paraha Puman Taihi Yuktaha. This Atma Chaitanyam associated with creation as observer. Creation as observer. So Chit has become Chidabhasa here. Chit has become Chidabhasa. Taihi Uktaha Atma means here that original consciousness has become reflected consciousness. Now original consciousness cannot have any association with anything. It is asangaha. So Taihi Yuktaha, when you say association, means Chidabhasa only can have association. Therefore Atma means here we can take it as Chidabhasa. Chit has become Chidabhasa. I myself enter Srishtva idam. Atma Sambhutaihi Srishtva idam. So with the association with the Panchabhutas, I, the consciousness, am becoming a Chidabhasa. Srishtva idam samupavishat. Krishna recollecting the Chandogyopanishad. Tat srishtva tadevanupravishat tadanupravishya. Taittiriya Upanishad. Tadeva anupravishat. Tadeva means that Atma alone as though enters. Anupravishat, consciousness enters this creation. Consciousness enters, this enters within inverted commas. There is no literally entering, consciousness entering, because consciousness is all pervading. How it can enter? Just like space in the pot. When the pot maker create the pot, can you say pot space enters the pot? Space enters the pot. Can you say? You cannot say. Because really speaking, space has not entered the pot. Space has not entered the pot. Really speaking, pot is in the space. If you understand this example, you can understand the Dharstanta. What is the example? Just as the space cannot enter the pot when the pot maker create the pot, afterwards we say pot space. The name, the available space in the pot gets the new name. The space available in the pot gets the new name called pot space. There is no question of entering in the pot. What space? Space cannot enter, need not enter. Because space is achalaha. It cannot move, it is sthiraha. How it can enter? Entering means movement, chalam. Space is chalana rahitaha. How can it enter? These are all we have to use our buddhi. This is called mananam. Guru says, yes, space cannot enter. But the word is used in the Upanishad, anupravishat. Atma enters as chidabhasa in the body-mind complex. Now apply that example in this Dashtanta. Just as the space cannot enter in the pot, but pot space is the new name given to the original space when the pot is created. Similarly, all-pervading consciousness Atma also, achalaha, it cannot move, it cannot enter really in anything. The Upanishadic statement anupravishat, enters the body-mind complex as chidabhasa means as it were. Really speaking, Atma did not enter the body-mind complex. Body-mind complex emerge in the Atma. Emerges out the matter, pot-like matter, body-mind complex. Arise, comes in the Atma, all-pervading consciousness. Once body-mind complex created, matter is formed in the form of body-mind complex because of Panchabhutas. All-pervading consciousness is as though entered. As though entered. Anupravishat. As though entered. That as though you have to write. As though entered. Otherwise you take literally and entering. If you use our buddhi, Atma is sthiraha, achalaha. It is all pervading. It has to enter means if it is not there in the body mind, it has to enter. Correct? If it is not there, it has to enter. Since it is already there, but it is available now. Labhyate, upalabdhisthanam. Therefore, there is no question of real entering. Therefore, srishtva idam, srishtva, having created Maya, Shakti, Panchabhutas have come. Tasmadva etasmad atman akashas sambhutah akashad vayuh vayoragnihi agnirapah adbhih prithvi prithivyam oshadhayah. Then Purushaha. Then Atma enters. Chidabhasa rupena Jivatma iti uchyate. Their pot space. In the example, pot space. In the Darshtanta, Jivatma. Their pot space, here Jivatma. Space name is also there. Here Atma name is there. Jiva is because of this Upadhi. Therefore, Anupravishat, Samupavishat, here Krishna use. Upanishad uses, Taittiriya Upanishad, Srishtva Tadeva Anupravishat. Tadeva means that consciousness alone. That consciousness means which consciousness? That consciousness, this consciousness are not there. The consciousness we have to say. If you are a senior student, happily, boldly I can use the consciousness enters as it were as Chidabhasa in the body-mind complex and enlivens the inert body-mind complex. This is for senior students. Otherwise, that consciousness, that Atma enters the body-mind complex and enlivens the body means that is also okay for beginners. Okay, very nice sloka. Enters this creation as RC. OC enters the creation as RC. That's all. Associated with the creation as observer. As RC, I enter. I, as though entered, I get the name RC. Pratibimba Chaitanyam, Jivatma, Chidabhasa, Ahankara. And after entering word, no, I feel like not to use what to do, but for communication I have to use. After forming myself as Chidabhasa in the body-mind complex, I become the observer as Chidabhasa, and because of that observerhood, I observe the world, universe, objective universe. I, the observer, subject, world is object, subject, object. Therefore, creation as observer, creation as observed, and I am observer. I hope if you have Upanishadic background, you can enjoy this sloka. Now let us go to 21. Chatvarye veti tatrapi teja apurnamatmanah jatani tairidam jatam janma vayavinah khalu. Now 4 principles, 6 over further reduction, no? Condensing the tattvams. Chatvari, chatvaraha eva plus iti, chatvaryeveti. How to split? Chatvaraha plus eva iti. Some other rishis says there are only 4 principles. What a small group of principles. 4 principles are there for this creation. Again, Chandogya Upanishad. Taittiriya to Chandogya. See, whole Krishna's teaching is based on Upanishad teaching. If you are studying Uddhava Gita, you are studying Upanishad only. Is it not Upanishadic learning? Taittiriya Upanishad, Chandogya Upanishad. Therefore, Upanishadic learning, Uddhava Gita learning, Bhagavad Gita learning, all are important. All are interconnected. You enjoy. This is called the bonus. It is a bonus. Okay, enjoying the entire subject. 4 totally, Eva means only 4. One group of rishis says. Tatra api, what are they? When we look into the 4 tattvams, number 1, tejaha, fire, agni, agni tattvam. Tejaha means agni tattvam. Apaha, number 2 is jala tattvam. Apaha means jala tattvam. Annam means prithvi tattvam. Tejo, apaha, annam. 3 over. 3 elements. What about Akasha, Vayu? You have to include, okay? Without Vayu, Agni cannot come. Without Akasha, Vayu cannot come. Because Akasha is the grandfather of Agni. Vayu is the father of Agni. Therefore, even though they are not mentioned, if they are mentioned, it is called Panchi Karanam. If 2 are not mentioned, it is called Trivrut Karanam. Tejo Bannam. The word is used in Chandogya is Tejo Bannam. Tejo Bannam anna enartham? Tejaha up plus Annam Tejo Bannam. Up Pakara becomes Bakara. Tejo Bannam. Tejaha Apaha Annam. Understand? Agni, Jalam and Prithvi. 3 tattvams, elements. Akasha, Vayu. Within the 3 elements you have to include. These are all like small nano car. Nano and new car has come. No, big cars, and it has a Tata Sumo, very big one. What about Nano? Nano. The small one, only 2 people can sit. Like that. Apaha. Then 4th one is called Atma. Atmanaha. From Atmanaha means from these 4 the creation has come. Atma, the Chaitanyam. The Chaitanyam Atma means you have to include Chidabhasa also now in that Atma. OC, RC also included. Therefore 4 has come now. Then what? Jatani. Atmanaha Jatani. Teja up Anna Atmanaha Jatani. All this entire Nama Rupa Prapancha objective universe has come out of Atma, Prithvi, Jalam, Agni. What about all others? And others you have to include. They are all in subtle form, potential form. Jatani. Full stop. You can put, this is one sentence. Then Taihi idam avayavinaha janma jatam. Khalu, indeed, khalu, really speaking, Taihi, from those 4 principles, tattvams alone, avayavinaha, all the sense organs, other elements, Karana Atma plus 3 elements. Karana Atma plus 3 elements, Akasha Vayu included. From all of them only Panchagnani Indriyani, Panchakarmendriyani, Manasu, Buddhi, Chitta, Hankara, all of them Sthula Shariram are born. Janma Jatam. Avayavinaha. All these avayavis, all these limbs, organs, body, mind, complex, sense organs, etc., etc. All of them are born. Because Agni cannot contact with the world, fire, water cannot contact with the world, and Bhumi cannot contact, only pure Atma cannot contact with the world. Body, mind, complex with Chidabhasa alone with have Vyavahara with the world. But a mind-boggling teaching, you see. Therefore, in our country, there are thousands and thousands of seekers. In Western countries are also, they are studying our own Vedanta, eagerly seeking for knowledge, seeking for truth. Therefore, seeking for truth or reality, Anywhere the Buddhiman, wherever he is, whatever may be the religion, on this earth planet, wherever he is or she is, Buddhiman always work for knowledge, to know the reality, the truth. That is why Janma Jatam Avayavinah Janma Jatam Khalu. All these bodies are born out of them only. You are all sitting in front of online Zoom link. What? Avayavinaha Jatam. We are all born of Tejo Bannam. Sari. This is about 4. Now, next sloka, he is going to talk about 17, 4 to 17, big leap. There are some other rishis who talk about 17 tattvams are there for this creation. Okay, I will read that. Sankhyane saptadashake bhutamatrindriyani cha pancha panchaika manasa atma saptadasha smrutaha. Very nice, interesting. Okay, how they are playing with this creation, giving different tattvams and making all people to break their heads. Advaita never break his head. என்ன அத்வைத்திக்கு தெரியும் இதெல்லாம் ஒரு பொய் தான், இதெல்லாம் வேஷம் தான். There is no problem whatever number you give, doesn't matter. So what? So what? Here 17 tattvams now we have to extract. Okay, now from 4 you suppose like in a zoom link, and if you zoom it, it appears so vast. If you condense it, it is contraction, expansion. Now it is expansion like. Another rishi, okay, another rishi, not same rishi. Sankhyane, enumerate, to enumerate. Sankhya, root, sam plus kya dhatu, its abstract noun is samkhyanam. Sapta dashake, sapta means 7, dashaka means 10, 10 plus 7, how many? 17. Sapta dashake, with regard to the 17 principles group of rishis, what are they? Now you have to count. What are 17? Bhuta, Matra, Indriyani cha. Bhuta means Panchabhutas. Here, Bhuta means Panchabhutas. Gross elements we have to take. 5 gross elements. Bhuta means 5 gross elements. Matra means not tablet. Matra means 5 subtle elements. 5 subtle elements. Here 5 subtle elements in the form of Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. Shabda, sound, Sparsha, touch, Rupa, form, Rasa, taste, Gandha, smell. All these are called Tanmatras. Matra or Tanmatra. Subtle elements indirectly known as Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. 5 subtle elements. Then Indriyani. Indriyani means here Shrotrendriyam, Rasanendriyam, Grana Indriyam, like all those Pancha Gnani Indriyani. They are called Indriyani here. Now how many? 5 plus 5 plus 5. 5 gross elements, 5 subtle elements in the form of Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. What is Akasha? Shabda. Subtle Akasha is Shabda. When before Panchikaranam. And Agni also Rupa. Before Panchikaranam. Then Rasa, Gandha. Rasa means water. Gandha means earth. Therefore subtle elements. As they are before grossification. Therefore, we can take Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha 5 then Shrotra Indriyam, Chakshur Indriyam, Rasa Indriyam, Grana Indriyam, Sparsha Indriyam, 5 Jnana Indriyams, 5 plus 5 plus 5, 15. Pancha Panchaikam. So 5 plus 5 plus 5, 15 over. Then Manasa. Include one mind. One mind. What about Chitta, Ahankara, Swamini, Buddhi? Included. Okay, in Manas. All of them, Antakranam, put together one Manas here. Okay, 15 plus 1 is equal to 16. Then Atma. 17th one is Atma, Chaitanyam. So you know Prakriti is the cause for Mahat, Mahat is the cause for Ahankara. So Mahat is Karyam, from Prakriti it has come. Then Mahat is the Karanam for Ahankara, Ahankara is the Karanam for later elements. Shodashakastu Vikaraha we saw in that sloka. So 5 subtle elements, gross elements. So 16 final products. 16 final products we saw, all are karyam. Therefore all the 17 have come now. 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 1 plus 1. Okay, what 5 plus 5 plus Panchabhutas and subtle elements and Jnana Indriyani. What about Karma Indriyani? Understood. Okay, they are all given as 17. Saptadashaha Smritaha. With all these, the evolution has happened. Srishti has emerged out. Finally, we are going to falsify the Srishti. Swamini, why to talk about this much about Srishti? People are interested in Srishti. That is what they are seeing, they are experiencing. So Srishti, Shastra has to talk about that. Then people are discussing about Srishti. See, until you come to the final teaching, you have to learn all these. Final teaching is not that much easy. It takes a lot of time. So until that time you are seeing the universe creation, and you will have doubt who created this universe, how this creation has come. All these umpteen doubts will be there. Therefore Shastra is talking. Listen to that until you understand Advaitam, Brahma Ahamasmi. Now let us go to 23 verse number. There are another group of rishis, those who talk about 16 tattvams. The first line 16 tattvams, and later 13 tattvams. The two groups are given here. I will read the sloka. Sloka number 223, page number 254. Tadvat Shodasha Sankhyaani Atmaiva Mana Uchyate Bhutendriyani Uchchaiva Panchaiva Mana Atma Trayodashaha. So in the first line, Shodasha means 16, Sankhyaani. Suppose somebody says there are 16 tattvams only for this creation, evolution. There are only 16. If they say, how we have to understand? If they say 3 also, how to understand? If some other rishi says 7 also, how to understand? If some other rishi says 16 also, how to understand? It is our job. Okay. Then take Bhuta's 5 elements from previous verse. Matra, Indriyani, all of them same. In the 17 what we saw in the previous verse, all of them you take Panchabhutas, then Pancha Tanmatras, then Indriyani. 15 already are there available. Continue those 15 plus here Atma Mana Uchyate. That 16, 15 are there. Then Atma Eva Manaha Uchyate. This is the only difference in this verse. 15, there Atma and Manas are taken as two in the previous verse. Manas means in mind only Chidabhasa takes place. So that Chidabhasa doesn't exist without Atma Chichit. Therefore, let us combine mind and Atma. Okay, mind is functioning because of Chidabhasa. So mind and Atma combined here in this sloka by this Rishi. Mind and Atma combined as one Atma. So this is the number 16 number. 6, 5, 15 are already available. Previous sloka 17 la Mana Atma separately said. Now you combine both of them, become 16. Why to take Manas separately? This Rishi says, again Atma alone is forming a Chidabhasa. So therefore, because of Chidabhasa only, Chidabhasa is because of OC. Therefore, mind doesn't have any function of its own without Chidabhasa. Chidabhasa doesn't exist without Chit Atma. Therefore, this Rishi says, let me combine Manas and Atma. There are only 16 Tattvams. Over. Now let us go to another Rishi. Only 13. Trayodashaha. 13 principles only are there. Bhuta, Indriyani, Panchaiva, Manaha, Atma, Trayodashaha. 5 elements, 5 sense organs, 5 plus 5, 10. Borrowed from the previous line. Manaha, Atma. Mana, Atma. Manas is 1. 10 plus 1, 11. Atma, Jivatma and Paramatma. One Atma divided into Jivatma and Paramatma here. Now how many? 13. Mathematics class like, okay, and the SWAMINI mathematics class is Uddhava Gita class anna. Eppadina nenchukongo. Both. Okay. What are they? 13. Now count 5 gross elements, 5 subtle elements, tanmatras, 10 plus 1 mind. How many? 10 plus 1, 11. Then we will need 2 more for 13. What are those 2? Jivatma and Paramatma. 2 are there. Here Atma, one word is used. You have to take, all commentators write all these things. They have done lot of work and given to us. One Atma alone mentioned. Trayodasha, how it can come? Tell me. 13 cannot come if you take Atma as 1. If you have to get 13, you have to take Chidabhasa plus OC. Jivatma plus Paramatma. RC plus OC or Jivatma plus Paramatma. Manas 3 plus 10, 13. These 13 are the cause for this creation. Over. Now let us go to the next one. Verse number 24. 24th verse also there are 11. First line, one Rishi says 11 Tattvams, and second line another Rishi says 9. So that also we are going to see. I'll read. Ekadashatve atmasau mahabhutendriyani cha ashto prakrutayascha purushah purushascha navetyatha. Sorry. Ashta prakrutayascha ivam purushascha navetyatha. Looks line is very short. I have to give the dirgham. Ashta. Then only meter comes. Ekadashatte. Swa is there because of Sandhi rule. You have to read it as Ekadashatve Sati. Sati Saptami. When the categories are 11 taken by some other Rishi, how we have to count, what are all things, categories, tattvams are included in that 11. Ekadasha, Eka means 1, Dasha means 10, Ekadasha means 11. That 1 plus 1, Atma Asau. Previous verse we have taken Jivatma, Paramatma. Now combined those two Atmas, individual Atma, total Atma combined, one Atma. Okay, number 1. Mahabhuta, Pancha Bhutas, Indriyani. So Jivatma is part of Paramatma only. Why 2 takes 2? We can include this guru, this Rishi says. Jivatma is none other than Paramatma. Why to take them as 2? This Rishi opinion is that Jivatma plus Paramatma combine because it is a part of Paramatma, Amsha. So Visishta Advaitam is Pakka. Visishta Advaitam is correct from this standpoint. What Visishta Advaitam says? Jivatma is the part of Paramatma, Amsha, Amshi Bhava. So we need not be, they need not be separated. Amsha, Amshi Bhava. So my hand cannot be separated from me. My hand is a part of me, included in me. Therefore, no need of separation. Enduku separate account pannanum. Therefore, as Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita, Mayi Vamsho Jiva Loke Jiva Bhutas Sanatanaha. This Sanatanaha, ancient Jivatma is Mama Amsha. And Bhagavan is very tired. Let's say Visishta Advaita is so happy. How can you say Advaitam? Dvaitam alone, Vishishta Advaitam alone is correct. Vyavaharika Drishtya. We accept it. Vyavaharika Drishtya, we accept it. Therefore what? Mahabhuta Indriyani, 10 over, and Jivatma Paramatma both together 1. Therefore how many? 11. What about mind and sense organ? In the sense organs you include mind also. All those are included in subtle body. Okay. 11 over now. Now second line he says 9 tattvams. 9 tattvams how? Ashta prakritayascha purushascha nava iti atha. Now we'll take 9 also. 9 principles. What are the 9 principles? Prakriti, Prakritayaha, Ashta Prakritayaha. Ashta Prakritayaha means we saw Ashtamurti Vrud Deva Pujanam, Panchabhutas, 5 Panchabhutas. Again, Prakriti means Manasu Buddhi Chitta Ahankara. Manasu Buddhi Chitta Ahankara and Atma. 5 elements and 4 Manasu Buddhi Ahankara plus Atma. Chittam is not there. Chittam is included in 3 of them. Prakritayaha means Manaha, Buddhi, Ahankara you have to take. How many? 8 plus Atma. Purushaha means Atma. So totally 9 has come. So 9 tattvams are there in this creation. From these tattvams only creation has come. So 8th one is Atma, which can combine Jivatma, Paramatma combined, both of them. So Prakriti, Mahat, Ahankara. So these 5 subtle elements can take. 8 causes. 8 causes, and I told you what are the ever the cause, never the effect. Some of them are cause and effect also. Mahat is cause and effect. Hankara is also cause and effect. Prakriti is ever the cause and never the effect. Like that we saw already. So like that here also he says 5 elements: manas, buddhi, ahankara. Another commentator writes Prakriti, Mahat, Ahankara. Another commentator says Manas, Buddhi, Ahankara. We can take Prakriti, Mahat, Ahankara, 3 of them, and 5 elements totally, and Atma, 9 totally. So you will get tired of Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya is easy. Aham Atma is easy than this. That is why Karma Kanda of Veda is vast. Aham Brahmasmi is simple. You need not do anything. There is no doing, here only knowing. In regarding this all Anatma learning, there is a lot of things are there. In Brahma Satyamlo only one Atma, Aham Asmi. Untikattai, Ekaha, I am alone is there. Sari. So with this over from 19th to 24th, all 6 slokas, Lord Krishna enumerated different views of different rishis about categories, tattvams. With this, all tattvams mathematics over. Okay, elementary mathematics, what? 9, 7, 11, 16, 17. Now he is going to conclude that iti nana prasankhyanam tattvanam rishibhih kritam sarvam nyayam yuktimatvat vidusham kimasobhanam. Now Krishna Paramatma says all are wonderful, everyone is logically proved also. Iti, in this manner, nana sankhyanam, varieties, various types of rishis, various types of enumeration. Sankhyanam is enumeration in that number. In this manner, various types of enumeration of categories or tattvams we have been seeing from past few verses. Tattvanam rishibhihi kritam. All these rishis made different numbers according to their opinion. Sarvam nyayam. Everything is logical. All are justifiable. Nyayam means justifiable, right interpretation only. Full stop. Why they are nyayam? Yuktimatvat. Logically they can say that also, because like Jivatma, Paramatma, he justified that Rishi. How Jivatma can be separated? Let me combine both of them, one Atma, justifiable. Tejo Bannam, 3 elements, how can you justify? Akasha Vayu included in that, justified. You cannot say, oh, it is wrong. Therefore, Yukti Matvat, Vidusham, wise people. Rishis are wise people. Rishati Janati iti Rishihi. So they are all wise people, knowers of truth. Kim Ashobhanam. What is there to find a fault in their views? Kim Ashobhanam. What fault is there to find out in their views? No fault. Nartham. Not to Prashnarthe, parantu Aksheparthe. Kim Aksheparthe, not Prashnarthe. What fault is there to find out in them? There is no fault. Don't argue with Ityartha. That's why Advaiti never argue with anybody with Vyavahara. Vyavahara is be like this also, like that also. It can be any view is okay in Vyavahara, but with regard to Atma, only one. Like Garbhagriha. Entrance to the temple, any prakara is okay. But Garbhagriha, Moola Virat, you want to see inside, what? Only one entrance, like that. Now Uddhava is coming again, asking a question to Krishna. Uddhava uvacha Prakriti purushashchobhau yadyapyatma vilakshana anyonyapashrayat Krishna drishyate nabhidhat tayoh prakrutau lakshyate hyatma prakritischa tathatmani. This is highest Vedanta comes here. With work Vyavahara Srishti over. Now enough of this discussion. What is Lord Uddhava is asking? Matter and consciousness and their relation. Prakriti and Purusha, their relation, sambandha. People have difficulty in understanding matter and consciousness. Separate principles. Are they separate principles or one principle? If they are separate, how can each one can be established? If they are one, why two names? Like this, so many. You can never talk about matter without consciousness. You can never talk about pure consciousness without matter. So matter and consciousness both are mutual, interdependent like. Consciousness can be recognized only when matter is there. Matter also required, matter can be recognized only consciousness is there. Matter can manifest when consciousness is there. Consciousness can manifest when matter is there. That's what Uddhava raising a question, like a reflecting medium. Without medium, electricity cannot manifest. Similarly, he says, Vyanjakam, Vyanjakamana, the illuminator, that because of which it is manifesting. Prakritihi, that means Jada Shariram. Prakritihi. Purushaha, the consciousness. Purushaha, the consciousness. Yadi api atma vilakshanau. If they are different, Atma is equal to, here we have to real nature, from true nature of Atma Vilakshana. Jada Shariram is different from Atma. Yadyapi Atma Vilakshana Anyonya apashrayat Anyonya apashrayat means both are depending each other, both are mutually dependent for their manifestation. So very interesting. This we will see in the next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.